Oh no, here come the people who are coming to the United States to steal our job, also known as criminals. Now, who do you guys think of when you hear the word criminals? Now, if you guys think of criminals as illegal immigrants, then guess what? You're right. People assume that illegal immigrants are here in the United States and just are here to harm and damage the United States. But these people could not be farther from the truth. In fact, legal immigrants neither cause harm nor do they damage the United States economy. I have put together this speech to provide to you, my audience, the necessary information to prove that legal immigrants should be able to reside permanently here in the United States. Now, I understand this is a controversial topic and that two people are never going to 100% agree on this topic. But I ask you to remain open-minded and hear me out throughout my speech. I am not a professor who has studied this topic for many years or throughout my whole life, but I am the daughter of two illegal immigrants myself. Therefore, I am very close to this topic. It is because of my parents' situation that I have done many projects on this topic and am very well informed. Illegal immigrants are just people who come to the United States in search of the American dream. But while they are here in the United States in search of the American dream, they are also benefiting the United States economy and the United States children. Illegal immigrants benefit the United States economy in multiple ways, but today we're going to be focusing on a few. Illegal immigrants are beneficial to the United States economy. According to the Gato Journal, titled Immigration and Economic Growth, written by Gordon H. Hanson, professor of economics in the Graduate School of International Relations and Profit Relations at Pacific Studies, who published his article in the year of 2012, it states, one contribution of low-skilled immigrants is to make it possible for high-skilled workers to spend more time on the job instead of small, unimportant items. Now, what this means is that legal immigrants are allowing American citizens, because they are the high-skilled workers, to focus more on the task at hand or the job. They do not have to worry about the pesky little tasks, because illegal immigrants tend to be the people at the bottom who are helping them out in that situation. According to Joe Bubber, the senior associate editor of Scholastic News, who stated in his cover story written in the year of 2012 titled The Immigration Debate, that they say Americans don't need to worry about the jobs because illegal immigrants tend to help them out in that area. Illegal immigrants tend to gravitate more towards the lower level jobs. What this means is that illegal immigrants are not taking high-skilled jobs from American citizens. They are taking the low-bottom jobs where they start at the bottom because they do not tend to have a high education level. In fact, many of them tend to not even finish high school. Some of them are lucky if they even make it to middle school. But American citizens have more of an opportunity to get an education and aim for those higher school jobs that legal immigrants are not taking away from them. In fact, if anything, they're helping them out. According to the American Forum webpage titled How Immigration Helps U.S. Workers in the Economy, written on March 20, 2017 by Jocelyn, Director of Immigration and Trade Policy, it states, immigrants gravitate toward different types of jobs due to varying language skills, education levels, and levels of experience. Once again, proving the previous point. Legal immigrants are going to have lower skilled jobs because they are seen as the lower individual or the people at the bottom. They're not going to aim for jobs, therefore they are not taking away jobs from American citizens. According to Jocelyn Varas, the Director of Immigration and Trade Policy, who wrote an article on the American Forum website titled How Immigration Helps U.S. Workers and the Economy on the date of March 20, 2017, she states, while examining high levels of immigration to the United States throughout 1990 and 2004, researchers found that native-born U.S. workers experienced corresponding short-run and long-run increases in wages. Now, this means that legal immigrants are allowing American citizens the opportunity to increase their wage. They're not taking away money by having a job by the same company or same employer. They're helping American citizens gain pay. They're not taking away pay. Not only do illegal immigrants benefit American citizens and their economy, but also the future generation of American citizens, also known as their children. Many illegal immigrants have children. By having children, this means they are providing America with its next generation. This next generation of doctors, psychologists, who knows what these kids can become. According to Luis H. Sayas, Dean of the Steve Hicks School of Social Work, and Lori Cook Heffern, Assistant Professor at St. Edward's University in the American Psychological Association, webpage titled Disrupting Young Lives, How Detention and Deportation Affect U.S.-Born Children of Immigrants, published on November 2016, it states, half of the children legal immigrants have are U.S. citizens. Born to undocumented immigrants, and as such, according to birthright citizenship by the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. This means that they are American citizens. No one can take away that right because they themselves may have been born by legal parents, but they are legal citizens of the United States and are not causing any harm. This 1/2 equals to about 4.5 million children who are America's future. America's future can be doctors, psychologists. We don't know what these children can become. That's why it's important to consider them as part of America and part of people who are going to help the United States. In the Junior Scholastic article written by Joe Bubber, the senior associate editor of Scholastic News, in the year 2012, it states, most of the Republican candidates for president say that legal immigrants should be deported. Think about that. Legal immigrants should be deported, therefore taking away parents from children. Taking away parents from people who could possibly become doctors, people who could possibly become psychologists. It is important to consider these things and remember that they are humans. They belong here in the United States just as much as a person who was born here legally does too. According to the webpage on the website American Psychological Association, run by Luis H. Zayas, Dean of the Steve Hicks School of Social Work, and Lori Cook Heffron, Assistant Professor at St. Edward University, published in the year of 2016, it states, citizen children's fear of their parents' deportations are not unfounded. In the past decade, nearly 2 million people have been removed from the U.S. 2 million people have been removed. 2 million parents have been taken away from their children. These children now are suffering the consequences just as much as their parents are. These are American children whose parents are being deported. These are not Mexican children because they were born here in America. They were born here in the United States and they belong here in the U.S. permanently, as their children do. In an interview I conducted on my mother, a current illegal immigrant herself, on March 25th, 2018, she states, waking up every day, the first thing I do is pray. I pray that I am able to come to work, back home, and see my kids. She prays due to the fear of being deported. She does not pray because she's scared she's going to get in a car accident and not be able to come see her kids. She's scared that she's going to get deported. She's scared that she's going to be found by ICE individuals, and she is threatened by this every single day of her life. In the same interview I conducted on my mother, a current legal immigrant, as I have stated, on March 25th, 2018, she states, I am afraid that I am not going to be able to see my kids grow and make something of themselves. Remember, these American children whose parents are legal immigrants may be the next doctors. They may be the next psychologists. They may be the next athlete. We don't know what these children are going to become, and they need their parents to back them up and help support them throughout their whole life. Now, if they're not here, the parents are not here to support the children, how are they going to see their parents become something of themselves? As my mom herself fears this thing every single day of her life. It is sad to know that by an illegal immigrant being deported, their children are really the ones who suffer the consequences. The consequences of losing everything. Illegal immigrants are one of the best things the United States has to offer because they are benefiting the country's economy and benefiting its future generations. These future generations can really be impactful in the United States. By allowing illegal immigrants to reside permanently in the United States,